The 2001 Seattle Mariners tied the all-time record for wins with 116, but then fell to the New York Yankees 4-1 in the ALCS. Today, we are here with the Mariners, and our goal is to break that wins record and win the World Series in the same year. What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall, back at it again with another video. Today, we are here with the themed rebuild. The theme isn't really a theme, it's just we have to break the wins record with the Seattle Mariners. And this would have been a lot easier about probably 4 months ago when Cal was still a 95, 97, whatever he was, when they still had their entire pitching staff in the high 90s. We're going to have to make a lot of moves. That is one thing that I know we're going to have to do. They've got a decent bullpen, but we need to be more than decent. We need to be more than good. We need to be more than great. We need to be absolutely insane. I don't think this is going to be a one-year rebuild type thing. I think we're going to need a couple years of drafting, signing good free agents, making some really good trades. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's start making some trades. Alright, the first deal we're going to make is getting Yohan Duran for Luke Stevenson, Johnny Pareda, and Nolan Jones. And then we also have another deal. Just going to go straight to it. We're going to get Buxton for Emerson Hancock and Felman Celestin. Buxton, I think he'll be good for another 2 or 3 years. Plus, he's on a 3-year deal, so we'll write off the rest of his contract. Easy, good money. We just now need to replace Emerson Hancock, which I don't think should be too hard, honestly. All right, we're going to make another huge trade. We're going to get Adrian Marjon for Randy Arozarena, Ryan Bliss. Arozarena becomes a free agent. I don't think he's part of the future. I do think Marjon is, though. We are going to make a huge trade. We give up a decent amount, but we're going to get Joe Ryan for Lazaro Montes, Johnny Farmelo, JP Crawford, and Luke Raley. We're going to be selling the farm a little bit, trying to get some win-now type guys. Try to make it only 1 or 2 pieces that we need next season. Alright, we are going to make a big deal. We're going to get Cade Smith for Ryan Sloan, Leonardo Rivas, Will Wilson, and Sammy Ciani. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. The team is not going to break the record this year. I'll just start it off with that. I think we're like mathematically eliminated from it, but we are still doing really well. We're going to make the playoffs. We're going to go as deep as possible. Pause. Because the better we do, the better free agents we'll probably be able to sign. That's kind of at least my thought process. Also, I'm not going to lie, I'm doing some very shady activities. I turned all of my starters into relievers before the season started. That way I could sign them for super cheap, and they would hopefully continue to progress. Do we have anyone else other than Logan? Anyone else? We should have someone else here. I would genuinely be surprised if there was no one else here. Dominic Canzone. He's someone that I'm keeping because I've seen him get up to like a 90 overall and be an absolute beast. So I'm hoping he can do that for us. And J-Rod, who is actually in right field, not in center field anymore. So yeah, we're going to finish out the year. I'm trying to get 1 or 2 players that are going to hit free agency this year so that I can lock them up early, but we'll see how that goes. We give up a ton, but I kind of had to. We're going to give up this random guy whose potential went up to a B, which is crazy. We're going to give up Stuart Fairchild, Edward Bizardo, and Sir Anthony Dominguez for Luis Arias. He hits free agency this year, but I do want to sign him now, lock him up for long term, because I've seen him go 90 as well and be absolutely insane. So that's what we're hoping for. All right, we had a very solid draft class, a lot of good trade value. Obviously, probably no one's actually making our team, but we'll be able to trade a lot of these guys away for some good players, so that's a plus. Alright, we win 101 games, which is a great step in the right directions. We need to somehow next offseason create 16 wins, which I think we can definitely do with a couple upgrades. Cade Smith, Delivery Man of the Year, Logan Gilbert, Cy Young, and a Gold Glove goes to J-Rod. MVP goes to Logan Gilbert, 19-8. So technically the first relief pitcher to win it since Gagne, I'm pretty sure. Which is crazy. Genuinely crazy. Actually, I think that might be the first relief pitcher all time to win an MVP. I could be wrong about that. Don't fact check me. But yeah, Logan Gilbert, we moved him to reliever. Joe Ryan, same thing. Because now these guys will break past their potential, which is phenomenal. Cade Smith had 54 saves. Dominic Canzone had a great year as well. CJ Abrams, man. What an inspiration. What an inspiration. Alright, 5-5 from Big Dumper. is our highest. How did he progress? +4, that's not bad. He's 29, he's got time to develop. Hopefully next year he breaks into the 90s again. 5.4 for Buxton, who also went up in overall. 4.6 from J-Rod, 4.3 from Taylor Ward, 3.5 from Canzone, 3.4 from Josh Naylor, 2.4 from Arias, 2.1 from Cole Emerson, 1.7 from Brendan Donovan. Cole Young only a 0.1. I sent him down for a few months to try to hopefully reset him, let him get back to doing well. 3 guys with 10 wins. Brian Wu needs to be a little bit better. Okay, I guess one of my starters isn't actually here. That's alright though. Cade Smith had 54 saves. I'm guessing they sent Bryce Miller back down. Yeah, I did run a 4-man rotation for a lot of the year anyway. That's why they have so many starts. Probably why Logan Gilbert won Cy Young. 4.7 out of Gilbert, 4 from Joe Ryan, 3.7 from Kirby, 1.5 from Wu, 1.4 from Andres Munoz, 1.3 from Cade Smith, 1.2 from Duran, 1.1 from Morhone, 1 from Matt Brash. Alright, I'm going to go put together the playoff roster, and then we will hop into the playoffs. Alright, we're taking on Houston. Gilbert versus Brown. W. Ryan versus Flaherty. Ooh, loss. Wu versus Lambert. W. Kirby versus Brown. We are moving on. I'm going to go make sure everything looks good. I don't know why Bryce Miller's not in our rotation. Give me 1 second. Just remembered we're running a 4-man. Gilbert versus Gallen. W. Ryan versus Cameron. W. Wu versus Cole. W. Kirby versus Gallen for the sweep. Now, Gilbert versus Waka. There we go. We are taking on the Dodgers. I'm going to go fix the rotation, and then we'll see if we can take down the Goliath. Alright, we're taking on the Dodgers. Gilbert versus Scoobs. W. Ryan versus Otani. W. Wu versus Yamamoto. W. Kirby versus Snell for the sweep. No. Gilbert versus Scoobs. Come on. No, don't do this to me. Ryan versus Otani. And we do win the World Series. Job's not done yet, though. Shout out Logan Gilbert, who had a phenomenal postseason. Shout out all the guys. We do win ourselves a World Series, but we still need to get that wins record and the World Series in the same season. J-Rod, World Series MVP. Canzone, playoff MVP. He's turning into a beast, which I like. Yeah, let's get to the offseason. We need to make some big moves. We need to somehow come up with 17 wins. And I think we could definitely do it. We make an absolutely monumental trade. I didn't even think it would go through. We're going to get Mason Miller for Ace Reese, Michael Arroyo, and Ken Ridgway. This might be the greatest deal of all time. Yeah. We are going to get another good starter in fastball Freddie Peralta. In real life, he's not great, but in this game, he's good enough. Unfortunately, there's really no one in free agency to get. So Freddie Peralta it is. Hopefully he can come in here and be the good 5th man, 4th man that we need. Our rotation is stacked. Scoobs re-signed with the Dodgers. I have barely ever seen players get re-signed to their team, but Scoobs in the last like 5 videos I've done has re-signed every single time. I don't know. So it is what it is. We're going to take the best player available, which is Freddie Peralta. We just need to make like 3 humongous trades for some hitters. Alright, we're making another huge deal. I hate having to give up Matt Brash, who had a phenomenal year last year, and Victor Robles as well. Also Tyson Lewis. But we are going to get William Contreras. I haven't decided what he's going to do, where he's going to go. He might have to learn how to play third base or somewhere else. But for now, this is a good deal for us. Alright, we make a huge trade. We're going to get Xavier Edwards for Greg Dahl, Slade Caldwell, and Brady Ebel, as well as Jace Laviolette. That was a lot to say, but I think this is a great deal. Xavier Edwards is going to play shortstop for us. Defensively, he might play second. Luis Arias might slide over. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, we're going to make a huge deal. We get saved by the trade counter. Kate Anderson, Sean Gamble for Geraldo Perdomo. If you guys want some secret sauce, if you wait until free agency, you wait until December 2nd player renewal deadline, and then you go to the next free agency, there's a ton of prospects in the free agency pool. So just go ahead, sign them. That's pretty much how we're getting all these players. So yeah, Perdomo's going to play short. Xavier Edwards going to either play left or play second base. Or not second base, play or BRDH. So yeah. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. The team is on fire. It's raining outside, so if you hear it in the background, that's what that is. Byron Buxton is here. We are absolutely elite. We have 72 wins, and we are currently on pace to get the job done. So we have a little bit of wiggle room. I envision us falling off a little bit. They're projecting us 111 wins, which I think is crazy. Do we have anyone here? That is the question on my mind. Josh Naylor's here. Luis Arias is here. He's been a beast for us. Xavier Edwards. That's it. Okay. He's been our DH, though. Byron Buxton is also here. Yeah, I might try to make a play for another superstar. I'll see who's available, and then we'll go from there. We stayed on a heater, and we absolutely killed the record. 122-40. Wow. I mean, that's obviously good for first. Was anyone close? The Dodgers at 109. That is a crazy year. Joe Ryan had an amazing year. George Kirby also had a great year. Byron Buxton, Josh Naylor. I was thinking about doing a Vlad for Naylor swap, but I decided not to. Mason Miller, delivery man. Kirby wins a Cy Young. Canzone wins a Hank Aaron. Buxton wins an MVP. I'm sorry. Canzone won a Hank Aaron? That's why I keep him around. Dude turns into a stud like 7 times out of 10. Mason Miller, phenomenal year. I'm trying to go through this quickly just because it's starting to come down out there, and if I lose power, I'll be pissed. Buxton with a 7, Cal with a 6, 4.8 from Xavier Edwards, Naylor with a 4.6, Perdomo with a 4.1, J-Rod with a 4, 3.7 from Canzone, 3.5 from Contreras, 1.8 from Arias, Brendan Donovan with a 1.5, and then our 3 guys off the bench. I'm guessing one of our players is missing because this guy's not supposed to be here. Yeah, the team did very well. They probably messed with my rotation in some way, shape, or form. They always do. Mason Miller, 53 saves. Okay, no, they didn't. Alright, let's see. 4-3 out of Joe Ryan. Gilbert with the 3-2. Kirby with the 2-6. 2-4 for Peralta. A 2 from Mason Miller. 1-3 from Cade Smith. Duran with a 1-2. 1-1 from Munoz. Oh, they have Logan Evans up. He's not supposed to be here. Brian Wu had exactly a 0. That is terrible. I am going to go turn all of our starters into actual starters just so we can see just how truly dominating they are. Alright, so this is what our actual rotation looks like. It's a little bit better than what we started with. The guys all developed a good amount. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into the playoffs. Alright, funnily enough, we're taking on the Yankees. Ryan versus Schlittler. W. Gilbert versus Fried. W. Wu versus Rodon. No way. Peralta versus Gill. No fucking way. Kirby versus Fried. Thank you. I'm going to go fix our lineups because something has to be off, and then we'll take on the Tigers. Alright, we're taking on Detroit. Joe Ryan versus Framber Valdez. W. Gilbert versus Bieber. Loss. Kirby versus Melton. Loss. Wu versus May. W. Peralta versus Valdez. W. Ryan versus Bieber. W. Come on. Don't give me that much stress. We're taking on the Dodgers. I'm going to go fix our rotation, and then we'll hop into the World Series yet again. We are taking on the Dodgers. The rain's picking up outside. Ryan versus Otani. W. Kirby versus Scoobs. W. Gilbert versus Yamamoto. W. We're up 3-0. Let's just hop into Game 4. We don't have to show anything with the team because there's nothing special. As you see, 122 versus 109. Normally a 109 win season would get you a home field advantage. Today, it does not. Wu is going to be on the bump. Offense, I just need you guys to come out here, put up a few runs early. Brian Wu, I need you to pitch like you're Brian Wu. I mean, pretty simple. Come on. Currently locked in a stalemate, and I need our hitters to start figuring it out. We're facing Glasnow, who's good. We get 2 on him. Now Wu, throw up a 0, or just immediately give up a 2-run shot. Thank you, Brian Wu. Thank you. Come on. We put up 1. Now Brian Wu. Shut it down. Beautiful. Come on, 1 more. Wu. He's going to give that run back. Alright, he's done. Give me... They've got righty, lefty, lefty. Brian Wu, you have 1 more batter. Strikeout. Perfect. Now we're going to go with Morhone. Come on, Morhone. Fly out. Okay. We're going to hop into the game. We need to get 1. They've got Gavin Stone. I doubt they keep him in. We got Big Dumper up, who already has a home run on the day. Looks like a solo shot. 2 for 3 as well. He isn't as good in real life as he was last year, which sucks. Sucks that he's having a down year. But hopefully we can do some justice for him and turn him into a World Series hero. He's hitting 255 on the postseason. Come on, dumper. Nope, that's only 86. Wow, he sucks against righties. Alright. Not a good swing. Don't get me wrong, not a good swing. I don't know why his stats versus righties are so bad, though. Come on, William Contreras. You're doing pretty well. I moved you to third base. I did obviously give them reaction because they never do. 75, 76, 72. Alright. Come on, Contreras. You were our big offseason pickup. Well, one of them. And he's going to get a perfect single through that left side. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Who do we have up? It's top of the order. Is it Josh Naylor or something? No, it's Perdomo. Step out. Do we have any speed off the bench? Probably would have been smart to get some speed. We don't. And of course I traded Victor Robles, who is fast. We're going to just leave Contreras out there and hope Perdomo can find a gap. Come on, Perdomo, please. Or just hit a 2-run shot. I mean, come on. He's thrown that circle change down the middle probably about 4 times by this at this point. We get a 2-run shot. We take a late lead. And I'm going to let the rest of the team hit. They don't put up anything else. We're going to go to our guy, Mason Miller. Get me 2 outs and let me hop into something easy. Alright. We got to hop in because there could be a double play ball here to end the game. There we go. Good spot. Come on, Miller. You got yourself into some really bad trouble late in this game 4. Come on. Finish off Mookie Betts. K him up. A little bit up. It's a little bit up. That's okay. It's not a bad spot. Come on, Miller. It's a little bit out. Come on. Are we there? Oh, we're there. I triple dog dare you to go. Ah, never mind. J-Rod fell. Crazy that he technically almost got him. If he didn't fall there, probably would have got him. That's okay. Hyseung Kim, you are going to be the final victim of this world. That's in there. That's there. That's there. Yeah, come on. That's a beautiful spot. You can't do me dirty like that. Come on, give me the ABS final out, please. Ah, he's going to swing. It's fine. We win ourselves a second World Series in this video. A little 2-for-1 special. But we did what the 2001 Mariners could not. Set the wins record. Well, they tied it. We broke it. And then also win the World Series in the same year. Oh, beautiful. That was a little bit stressful towards the end, but we do get it done. Contreras, World Series MVP. J-Rod, playoff MVP. We're not going to do a player on the wall today. I don't think any one player stood out. I think this was truly a team effort. So, yeah. Thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.